Hello, friends, and welcome to Pony Plays Card Games. I'm your Pony, and today I'm feeling extra pinky keen to bring you this exciting unboxing of the new My Little Pony card game Set 2 booster box. This set looks to be filled with all kinds of Discord shenanigans, based on the front of the box at least. I just got it as the latest release in the card game. I am so excited to be cracking into this. The front just looks so cute with all of the cards, with Discord playing around with each of the main six. Donuts with Pinkie Pie painting Rainbow Dash's tail and making apples ride flying apples. It looks super cute. So that is the box. We've got the pull rates on the back here. So it looks pretty similar to what we'd had in the first booster box release for the card game. And the pull rates on the back look to be about the same as well. We'll have 7 less impressive packs and 13 packs that should have something really good for us in them. And that is the box. So we're gonna crack into it. Let's see where exactly is best to start cracking from. Let's go here. Now, I have done an unboxing I've actually done 2 unboxings for the first booster set for this card game. So if you're interested in seeing what came before, you can check those out. I'll try and leave a little tab thingy up here. And it is for the card game, which I've done a video on the rules for. So if you've missed that, I'll leave a link to it in the description. Here we go. This has a much firmer front seal than the first booster set had. I may have to actually go. There we go. Peel it along. There we have it. And here are our booster packs. And the insert. That came out too. So they look the same as the front of the box in terms of the artwork that we have on the packs. And on the back here we've got the pull rates again. So, let's crack into it. First pack, and we have got up front a story card. That'd be the first part of the May the Best Pet Win episode, where Rainbow Dash is trying to pick a pet. There's Granny Smith. Spike getting sick from all the scrolls Celestia's sending back. A silver rare Twilight Sparkle. Looking deep into that book. Very interested in it. And a Cloudsdale scene. There's our first pack. Pack number 2. So this should be focused pretty squarely on Season 2, I'm guessing, based on the Discord themes. And yep, a lot of the Season 2 story cards, like this is part of the Hurricane Fluttershy episode, where they're trying to get the water to funnel up. Oh, I see something shiny. There's Rainbow Dash helping Applejack take down the barn. Ooh. Look at that Rainbow Dash colourful rare. With the tornado and the lightning in the background and that foiling type. That is gorgeous. It's like surge foils in Magic the Gathering. They are so pretty. That is a stunning card. There's Fluttershy's Cottage. You get an inside view. And the code cards that each of the packs come with. That is wickedly cool. Take all of the hits and put them over there. Pinkie Pie. There's one of the ones from the last roundup, where they finally convince Applejack to come home. Spike with his fire ruby. That was the one he gave to Rarity. Oh, look at that Philomena. Isn't that gorgeous? That's very nice. And a sugar cube corner. Another last roundup story card. Diamond Tiara. Sweetie Belle. Look at that, it's Daring Do. We've got Daring Do. Grabbing one of the golden rings. I think they were the rings of Scorchero. There we go. And hold on just 1 second. Alright, back at it. Sorry, I had somebody at the door. Let's check out what is next. A Zecora? Oh, that's a wicked Zecora. Costs 6 to play, but it's got 8 inspiration. A very strong character to have in your deck. Scootaloo. There's Pinkie Pie's welcome wagon. Scootaloo running the Rainbow Dash fan club with her Rainbow Dash wig on. That's one of the uncommons, so it's all textured. You can see the checkering on the bench and the wood grain. Then we've got Carousel Boutique. So that was one of the 7 lower hit packs. Like they've got a sapphire rare in there instead of a colourful rare or a gold rare or anything. There's Discord. There he is, and a 7 for 9. Discord is very powerful, as you would have to imagine that the Lord of Chaos would be, wouldn't you? He couldn't be anything less. That is super strong. Another story card. A Daring Do book. There's Smarty Pants. And the Golden Oaks Library. There we go. I like that Discord card. There's Filthy Rich. Got a few more of the different denizens of Ponyville in this one. There's Rarity. Applejack pulling her wagon, harvesting some corn. Ooh, look at that Scootaloo. I love her little Rainbow Dash plushie. That is so cute. What a gorgeous silver rare. Love that one. Scootaloo's my favourite of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. She is rockin'. And Cloudsdale scene card. There's Rarity when Sweetie Belle's been doing her hair. There's a Rarity story card. Pinkie Pie doing skipping ropes with Apple Bloom. Oh, and there's one of the gold rares. It's Twilight with Spike and Daring Do going on an adventure. That's a sweet looking card, isn't it? And the Carousel Boutique. Here we go. Another story card. There is a story card again. So I think that's the final stage of that. The Lesson Zero episode. That would be it. Pinkie Pie doing her stand-up comedy routine for the Cake Twins. There's the Ruby Rare. I got Fluttershy. With the Discord stained glass in the background. There you go. So that is our Ruby Rare for the box. You generally only get one. They are the highest rarity pull that you get in your box outside of alt art cards. With alt art Ruby Rares being the highest that you can get in the game boosters in general in terms of rarity. I reckon Discord would be pretty happy that our Ruby Rare for the box was a Fluttershy. More stories. Oh, there's one of the Cake Twins got Carrot Cake. Oh, sorry, no, Pumpkin. Pumpkin Cake. It was Pumpkin Cake and Pound Cake with the twins. She was the one who put everything in her mouth. Ooh, look at that. We got an event card that has an ability and that's got a plan ability. So if this is one of your plan cards that your opponent interrupts, it'll set off as a booby trap, which is fairly appropriate. There's Picnic Event. Pinkie Pie's basket just full of balloons floating away. And there is Fluttershy's cottage as our scene. That is very cool. I like that modality for the game. It's going to be very handy. Having more cards that you can put in your deck to have plan abilities without that being all that they're in the deck and good for is going to mean that your opponent's going to be more likely to be concerned when they're trying to attack you and interrupt your plan. There's Pound Cake. Now we've got both the Cake Twins. There's where all the girls were working at Cherry Jubilee's farm. Rarity in her hat. Rainbow Dash saving the pram from going off of that cliff. And our scene card. They're going everywhere on me. Here we go. I'll put those just back into the box, and that way keeps them from going everywhere. Looks like we've hit most of what you would call the dud packs of the box so far. So what we have left should be all just really good hits. Here we go. Camera focusing in. The first scene from the last roundup. Or the first story card. Very strong Granny Smith. That's the flower of truth. Grown from the seeds of truth. Oh, look at that. That one is one of the colourful rares. It's a Rarity confronting bats in the Crystal Cave. Nice one. Her mane is looking a little bit bedraggled. She's probably not having fun with those bats. There's another Zecora. Another Discord. Well, there's the play blocks that the Cake Twins work with. And they have got another card where you have an ability and a plan ability. Very cool. Oh look, there's a Sweetie Belle in the silver rare. With a rarity plushie. I wonder if we're going to get a full silver rare set of Cutie Mark Crusaders. That would be cute. I like the style that they've done them in too. There is Scootaloo, Sweetie Belle, Twilight going over a list with Spike, and Apple Bloom. There we go. We have got the full set of Silver Rare Cutie Mark Crusaders. All with a little plushie. That is super cool. Very happy to get the full set of those. Alright, another Lesson 0 story card. And another one. There's another Discord. This one's an uncommon. There you go, being all evil on his throne. There's another Scootaloo. And Sugar Cube Corner. It'll be cool to see enough support of cards in the Cutie Mark Crusaders to hopefully do a deck focused on them. Because at the moment, in this card game, your scene cards, which are the cards that help produce energy to play the cards, generally only support, actually currently do just only support the main 6. So having new cards that would support the Cutie Mark Crusaders to mean you could focus your deck on them, instead of one of the main 6 to have your scene cards help with, would be really cool. Look at that! I got Pinky's Party Cannon in the alt art! I saw this on the poster advertising this booster set, and it was the card that caught my eye. That is so cool! All the streamers and confetti coming out. Wow. Very happy with that. Very, very happy. There's the students touring the statue guard. Oh, very cool card. I think the effect should say that it can only be held by a Pinkie Pie character, and it gives the character holding this card +1 inspiration for each character in the Adventure Zone. So the bigger the group of ponies you've got together, the bigger the party and the happier Pinkie Pie gets. So the stronger she gets. It's thematically very good. And also in terms of the game, a very powerful buff. Here we go. Rainbow Dash when Twilight interrupted her demolition. Pinkie about to set off her... Oh, is that... That would be the regular art of the party cannon. We can actually check this. So how cards work is you look down here. SPR24. So that little symbol there dictates that this is the alt art. So this is the regular artwork. So those are the same cards in terms of functionality, but we got the shiny one. Although this one's pretty shiny too. Wicked. There we go. We got another gold rare. This is an alt art gold rare. Wow, so that would be should be the same deal again of the same code. Yeah. There you have it. So those two are, again, the same card, but this one here is the alt art, and this one is the base art for it. We're doing very well in getting the sets for the standards and alts. I'm happy with that. There's a Rainbow Dash. A very strong Applejack. Sweetie Belle. On an event card, actually. And there is our full color Emerald Rare. So in these boosters, each box has one of these where it is the same as the Emerald Rares you get in each of the packs, but you get the full color to the artwork, and it's either daytime or nighttime, and this looks to be the nighttime one of Fluttershy's Cottage. So we got the Ruby Rare of Fluttershy, the full color Fluttershy's Cottage. And there you go. It's not all that was in the pack. We got a Big Mac in a silver rare. That's a cool art style. Awesome pulls. Alright. Who's next? We got Applejack. Another May the Best Pet Win story card. They're making grape juice. There is one of our gold rares with Fluttershy and Daring Do. So it looks like the gold rares are themed to have each of the main 6 going on an adventure with Daring Do. At least the ones that I've been getting. There's our scene card for the pack. And the last pack of the box. What is inside? Here we go. Another few story cards. A Rainbow Dash. An Applejack. And there is our Emerald Rare. Okay, so that one was one of the more basic packs. And there you go. That is the full unboxing of my first box of set 2 for the My Little Pony card game. And I'm very happy with what I managed to get. So let's go back over some of the good cards that we got. We got the Gold Rare Twilight and the alt art for the Gold Rare Twilight. We got a full colour scene card for Fluttershy's Cottage, as well as the Ruby Rare Fluttershy herself. We got a Gold Rare Fluttershy. We got one of each of the Cutie Mark Crusaders in the silver rare. Which look so cute. We got a Big Mac in the silver rare. We got a Philomena in the silver rare. A Twilight Sparkle silver rare. This awesome Rainbow Dash colourful rare. That is a really epic looking card. We got this colourful rare Rarity, as well as the alt art of Pinkie Pie's Party Cannon. And Discord came in the set, as well as a few other good characters to round out the setting. So that is my unboxing for Booster Box 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more unboxings, then subscribe and stay tuned, because I'm going to be keeping up with this game as it comes out. And I hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your day.